Alright, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to fix my boo-boo from earlier. This is the brake light switch, and I didn't think that I was going to need it, because I thought a different switch was the brake light switch. This is gray and black factory. This is the, I don't think, is this a Ford? Yeah, this is a Ford Motor Company one, I guess. So at some point in time, they changed from gray and black to blue and gray. But this is the brake switch. I thought that there was a red one that was in there, and I thought that was the brake switch, but it wasn't. It just made more sense to me for that one to have been the brake switch, but yeah, now I know that the one that I broke off is the one that was the brake switch. So I dug this out of the trash. This is where it mounted in before. Basically, that end went inside here and mounted, and then it plugged into the wiring harness. So we're going to use this, and I'm going to make something for it to fit. Since I did cut this off of the factory assembly, yeah, sometimes you get one of these bad boys out and you just want to cut everything up, which is what happened. So, and then we also have, I talked about this earlier, these limiting straps, or the limiting chains. We are going to do these today, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I can get all this stuff done today. Doubt it. Dom's coming over. He is moving. This is probably, if Dom gets here, this will be the last time he's in one of the videos. Bummer. We're going to miss having him around. Dom, thanks for all your help, buddy. I appreciate it. Where's my... Oh, okay. I was going to go off of the factory brake assembly, all the plastic. I was going to try to attach this somehow to that, but then I've decided... Hey, hello?
What's you doing?
We're doing a YouTube video.
Oh, sorry.
But now instead I think I'm going to go off of the steering column and make a bracket. I've got some plate aluminum. I'm going to go and make a bracket that's going to attach to this assembly, and then bolt it to the steering column, because there's the steering column studs that I can use right there. So we'll get into our trusty, everybody's got one of these, a bucket of bolts and nuts and washers. If you don't, you're missing out. Don't ever throw any bolts or nuts away. I don't feel like taking the seat out, so I've been doing this acrobat maneuver to get in here. But let's take a look at what I've been talking about. Okay, so you can see up there that stud that's on the steering column. That's what I'm going to be going off of, and then the little flat part on the brake pedal right there is what we're shooting for, to get that plunger switch right on top of that. So we're gonna go from the stud to there, and here's our little bracket that we made for this thing. I'm gonna try to climb under here and massage this bracket a little more. So what I think I'm gonna do is the little foot that's on here, that's on the stud. I don't even know if you guys can see. I have no idea. Probably right here. This little foot, I'm going to flip him the other way, and because I don't know if you guys can see, but essentially he just needs to go the other direction. But the little plunger goes on there, and if the thing's the other way, we'll make this angle more obtuse instead of acute, and then we'll flip this guy the other direction and make him flat. And then we should be pretty much there. Yeah, I think we're close. I'm gonna try to get out of here. This is pretty uncomfortable, but you gotta do it for the shot, man. Come on. Hopefully, I don't even know if the shot's any good, but I think we're there. Of course, I came down here and forgot the nut for that. That's a son of a gun. But perfect. Just right there like that. The light died while I was under there, right as I finished. With the help of my beautiful wife, we're gonna tell you can turn the key on till the fuel pumps come on. Okay. Foot on the brake. Hey, off the brake. Turn the headlights on. Brakes. Off. Brakes. Off. Nice. Brake lights. Well, now that we've got these working brake lights, we are gonna try to do these. I'm gonna try to do one side today, this side over here, just because I have more room. Back the car up a little bit more, and we'll start throwing these guys on. I threw a little washer in there. I don't know if you can see. I put a washer in there just to help with spacing a little bit, because I don't want to have to like force these in. It comes with little pins. I don't want to have to like force these pins in or have to like shove this up in between. I want there to be just a tiny little bit of free space on either side. That way it's not impossible to get it in and out and move it around. So I've got these tightened up so that I can tack them onto the body of the car, but I'm going to take this wheel off and find out exactly where I'm going to put it. Kind of hard laughing at me, but they're tacked in there. Just everything's fine. We're doing fine. They're tacked. I have no idea how I'm gonna weld them in there. I don't know. No clue how I'm gonna manage that. Guys, my practice has been paying off. Check it out. Somehow, I managed to get this welded in here. Those are connected. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit impressed with myself. I'm a little impressed with myself. I really didn't think I was gonna be able to get that at all. I thought I was gonna have somebody else come help me.
Lucy, back up. Back up. Wait, you're going on that side?
Alrighty. So we're welded in, kind of put in here, sort of semi-quasi. This would be like the equivalent of some street driving. Nice loose chain. This chain is loose, so it's going to be full. The suspension is going to have full travel. But then, well, I have it backwards for the camera, but basically at the track you would, while it's at ride height on the ground, you just are going to raise it up, put it up another hole. So this would be like ride height, loose chains, and the more you move it up, the tighter this chain gets. And then even, I'll show you right here in a second, I'm going to jack up this suspension assembly so I can load it, and then I'll put the wheel back on and show you what it looks like, show you how much travel it has, the comparison video that we did before with the wheel on it. So we'll see. Alright, so we've got the car up kind of like in the air as if we were going to be going down track and doing a power wheelie. So here's this side over here. I'll just set it right here on the lip. And it's like 3 1/4. Oh, you got a smudge on there. Hold on. It's about 3 1/4 inches. Oh, let's see. Maybe 3 1/8. 3 1/8 of an inch. Looks like there's a smudge on that screen, but I guess not. And this is 2 inches. Actually about 1 7/8 of an inch. So this, and that's not even really as tied down as you can get it. If you really needed it to be tied down even more, you can have somebody, you know, sit on the bumper or whatever and get it probably another 1/8 of an inch taken out of that and travel. But that's just like if I put the pin in at ride height and then let the suspension sag as if it were going to be doing like a power wheelie. It only has 1 7/8 of travel versus, what was this side, was like 3 3/8 inch. So we're getting rid of almost 1.5 inches of travel just at moving the pin, just by moving the pin. So big shout out guys at Motion Raceworks. It's super easy. It comes with everything that you need in order to throw it in the car. Again, sorry for the sound. It's kind of chilly. Maryland can't make up its mind if it's spring or winter still. I'm gonna do the other side. Y'all get the idea though, but you don't need to watch me do the same thing twice. But thanks for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.